What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Prime Video new series, Night Sky. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Prime Video for granting me the screeners to this entire new show. They've asked me to not spill spoilers, therefore this review is spoiler free. I repeat, there are no spoilers in this video review. With the recently released Outer Range and now Night Sky, one must wonder, what is up with Prime Video and slow burn sci-fi drama? There must be something in the air, right? Or it's the mellow season right before upcoming other shows that are more action-packed. Whatever the reason may be, if you ask me what my verdict is, I like Night Sky. But trust me when I say that this is not everybody's cup of tea. And just like Outer Range, Night Sky is also an acquired taste, cause it's a really chatty show. The mystery does just enough to keep you interested, but ultimately, it's the tumultuous relationship of JK and Cece's characters that truly pulls you in. Night Sky is the sweetest, saddest, most heartfelt old couple story since probably the first few minutes of Pixar's Up. Written and executive produced by Holden Miller with Daniel C. Connolly serving as showrunner, spanning space and time, Night Sky follows Irene and Franklin York, a couple who years ago discovered a chamber buried in their backyard which leads to a strange deserted planet. They've carefully guarded their secret ever since, but when an enigmatic young man enters their lives, the Yorks' quiet existence is quickly upended, and the mystifying chamber they thought they knew so well turns out to be much more than they could ever have imagined. I swear, if this show doesn't make you want to call your grandparents to tell them how much you love them, then I don't know what will. And watching two Oscar winners, heavyweight caliber actors J.K. Simmons and Cece Spacek share the screen together now in their twilight years just feels like a privilege. But here's the thing, their characters suffered an unimaginable loss when they were younger, and so on top of that grieving that never goes away, they also have to experience the pains of being senior citizens, complete with forgetfulness and physical limitations. And on top of that, there's this chamber that they have to keep hush-hush. So I mean, it really is a lot for two people of their age to be carrying around. The first episode focuses mostly on Franklin and Irene. Here you get the sense that they don't always see eye to eye, or they're not always on the same page. And that snowballs in the subsequent episodes when this mysterious young man suddenly becomes Irene's purpose. Now on the other side of the world, there's another mom whose purpose forces her to tag her daughter along. So throughout these 8 episodes total, there are times when the sci-fi feels scarce or few far in between, but it's not for lack of imagination, but it's because at the center of it is a human drama about parents and their children. So whatever intensity that surfaces along the way is there to trigger their defense mechanism and their protective instinct. Performance-wise, I mean, to nobody's surprise, the ever-so-reliable J.K. Simmons is superb. J.K. makes Frank's steady frustration look like a work of art. The same praises for Cece Spacek, who beautifully makes Irene's heartaches even more devastating. This is a couple who desperately want to grasp at anything or anybody who could fill that void left behind by their profound loss. And again, I cannot emphasize this enough, this show requires your patience. And I get it if not a lot of people are gonna like Night Sky, but the show has a certain warmth or gentleness to it. Even the visual effects are not all that flashy. As I implied earlier, it does just enough to capture your curiosity, but it's not the whole picture. And this is one of those cases where if you stick it out, you'd get rewarded. And Night Sky's reward particularly is not so much in the reveal or the revelation, all of which are intriguing, but it's more in the authentically examining how we could fit in each other's lives, if that makes any sense at all.